Banjo, I want you to know it's an honor to introduce you, Nathaniel Ledbetter. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, Mayor. We still call each other Mayor because he was mayor at Fyffe when I was mayor at Rainsville, so we kind of get in that habit. But my goodness, it's good to see such a crowd. I appreciate that very much. It means a lot to me and my family. It is an honor to be here, and we have worked with Fyffe a tremendous amount through the years. It's a pleasure to be here with you, and I hope to serve as your House of Representatives in District 24. There's a lot of things we need to be doing positive that we're not, that I want to try to take advantage of. You know, I've had the pleasure of serving on City Council with Rainsville and as mayor for 12 years, 14 years total. And we were there during a time where we had a lot of growth. You know, that's some of the things we want to talk about tonight is what we've seen or what we can see for the future and what's coming up. We needed to do a sewer expansion because we had run to capacity in Rainsville. We had all we could hold and was actually getting fined for having too much. We took someone from Fyffe, Sylvania, Rainsville, Powell's, and we all went to Washington. And out of that, we started at that time and wound up making the sewer treatment plant in Rainsville a regional plant. And if it hadn't been for that sewer treatment plant, we wouldn't have been able to expand it to Fyffe. And if we hadn't been able to expand it to Fyffe, that means there wouldn't be no Jacks. So I know I've been at Jack's in the morning at the round table. If it wasn't for Jack's, we'd know a lot less in this world, I can assure you that. But we're proud to be a part of that. So we've worked with every one of the mayors. Mayor Lingerfeld, actually, Beagle was talking about the industrial site that we bought from a Johnson property. We actually got that started under his administration. He come to us and we'd talked back and forth, and Larry and I have been good friends for a number of years, and we worked on that project and got it at 0% interest, and it's been an asset to the city, and that's one thing we all know. In economic development, you've got to have property to be able to develop it. And that's one thing Larry knew, and that's one thing that the town of Fyffe went after, and I applaud you for what you've done with that. The senior citizen building in town here, we worked with Katie on that, Mayor Woodall. You know, it's one of those things where in Rainsville we were involved and helped as chairman to build the Tom Bevel Center, so I knew what she was going through. We were able to work it around where we donated her appliances, and I was in the building for the opening, and I tell you what, it's a tremendous asset for this community. And Larry, I know you started that, Katie finished your dream, and I think they should be given hand applause for what that does. Larry, I guess it's one of those things where you don't have to have people know what all you do. You know, it's seeing what happens after you do it. You know, it's seeing the seniors at the building, it's seeing the kids on the field, thousands of them at a year. You know, it doesn't matter if they recognize who did it. What matters is that it's getting used for what you want it to be used for. That's the most important thing.